Hey everyone, my name is Ali. I'm a solution engineer at C1. Today we're going to talk about custom connectors. What are they and why they matter in terms of time to value to bring in applications under management, especially when you're implementing an IGA solution. So people are used to the word custom connectors being, I need to code, I need to hire professional services and all of that. And in ConductorOne, we thought about that problem differently. Not gonna lie, we started with the SDK, right? We have an SDK. Matter of fact, all of our connectors are built on this SDK. It's very comprehensive, it's robust, it supports custom resource types, any sort of resource type. You can pull users, entitlements, you can pull, groups, right? And so on and so forth. And all of that gets put in its own data model. And then that data model gets processed later and sent to the cloud, which is the C1 platform. So that's roughly speaking like how our connectors work, because they're all based on this SDK. But look, developing a connector from scratch could take time. So since IGA is an integrations game, we thought about it differently. Most of the time, we're talking about APIs, we're talking about databases. So we thought, okay, what if we take the concept of our connectors, that data model, specifically this custom data model that you can even pull in a project, for example, right? And upload it to the cloud and start managing it. We decided that instead of people coding, we will create a simple configuration file. That configuration file is written in YAML. So for you that don't know what YAML is, I think it stands for yet another markup language. Anyways, it's a pretty cool language. It's not coding or anything, but basically you start defining everything that we have to define in code just as a configuration option. So basically, let's say you want to pull your users. So basically you put everybody or everything under the resources in here and we branch it out. So I want to pull my users. Great. I'll point to the API. The connector does the rest of it. You just really need to map the data. You want your groups from the API? Great. I'm going to define a group resource. Connector is going to connect to the group resource. We map it back to ConductorOne. And again, you have a project because you have a profile object. So it doesn't really matter. This is a very, very flexible data model. It can be anything. The whole point is you really don't need to know any coding. Simply define that YAML file, define what you need, upload. And then if you don't have an API, and this is simply a relational database, you can use SQL. It works exactly the same as the HTTP connector. The only difference is instead of an API, it's using a SQL statement. And this SQL statement essentially is gonna pull your users from the database, your groups, your project. All of that is simply SQL. You probably already have that SQL statement, so we don't need to reinvent the wheel. These connectors can run in the cloud, they can run in your own environment, and as I mentioned, everything is just defined with YAML. So you no longer need to actually write any code to integrate custom applications and simply rely on configuration or connectors as configurations.